What I want to talk about is the importance of being properly positioned. Let's use sports for an example. You can be a 7 center, but in your mind, you are a 6'1" point guard. Yeah, you can shoot threes. You got handles, but on this team, the coach wants you to be a center. The problem is every time you coming down the court, you jacking up Steph Curry style 3-pointers. Now you might make some, but again, your position is the center. So you might have great stats, but the team is losing because they don't have nobody down there with the height to be able to rebound. So you might seem like you're winning, but the team is losing simply because you are out of position. Now let's apply that to everyday life. There's some fights in life that you're going to have to be in, but then there's also some fights that you can simply walk away from. Your ego is telling you to be the type of person, nah, you ain't just going to be able to say anything to me and blah, blah, blah. So you attack every small battle. And what you fail to realize is every small battle can take you out of position. That's why when you go out, you feel different when you carrying. When you carrying, you feel a little different. I carry. But when I carry, I'm looking at it as I'm on defense, but I also understand my position. Yesterday, my son went to the eyeglass place, and it's so funny that my video yesterday was about eyeglasses. But my son goes to the eyeglass place. They instantly send me a text message and they say, hey, your son just came up here. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll hook him up. Now I had told my son before time, hey, listen, this is the eyeglass place that I go to. I have a relationship with them. If you go up there, all you got to do is say your name. You see, my name is Rodney. My son's name is Rodney. My father's name is Rodney. Now here's the message. If I am rightly positioned, the mere fact that you have my name is going to get you blessings. So you go to the eyeglass place, soon as they see your name, they instantly gonna say, you get the discount. It's nothing that you did, but it's everything that I have done. I have been going to this place and I've talked to everyone in there. Everyone knows me. I'm always nice. I play my position. And because I played my position, now my son gets blessed. So think about this. When you are out of position, someone else gets messed up because you're out of position. And I'll go a step even further. There's so many people, or not, I'm not going to say so many people, but there's a lot of people in your life that don't like you. I'm not going to say they don't like you. They're jealous of you and they don't know how to handle that jealousy. So it turns into, I don't like this person, but they don't understand that God has put you in a position. And if you play that position right, they will be blessed. I come on here and I do these videos and I put it up on TikTok. On TikTok, a lot of people like what I do. And I'm going to get out your space, but let me explain something. Let me make this plain. On TikTok, a lot of people like what I say. They say that I have positive words, positive affirmations, whatever the case you want to call it, right? But on Facebook, where it's family, a lot of people that know me, have known me for years. I don't get that same recognition from the people that know me in real life. Now, here's the thing. Some of those people can't publicly, like something that I do because of what they say about me privately. Then there's a segment of people that say, oh, he think he knows everything and then blah, 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 and this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. But what you're failing to understand is if I am properly positioned, maybe you might be blessed. See, my grandfather was properly positioned. He prayed. He prayed every day, not only every day, but he was at that church pretty much. It's 7 days out of the week. He was at that church 6 days. So much so that when he wasn't at the house, I already knew where he was at. But he was playing his position. All we had to do was walk in our position. So there was a lot of us, and out of that lot of us, many of them don't like me, but they might not like me because I played my position. Doesn't mean that I'm better than anybody. Doesn't mean that I just played my position. There's certain relationships, friendships that I had to, not because, they did anything to me, but I had to move away from because being around you caused me to be out of position. See, you ever been around people when you're trying to change? And it's not that they do anything. It's not that they try to persuade you not to change, but they provide the environment when it's easy for you not to change. That's why they say birds of a feather flock together. If you are a smoker, if you smoke cigarettes and you're trying to stop smoking cigarettes and you're around your friends who smoke cigarettes, now they might not be trying to pass a cigarette to you, but just that environment will cause you to feel like, okay, I could just have, to smoke 1 cigarette, 2 cigarettes. If you are trying to stop drinking, but you're around all of these drinkers, you know what you start saying? I'm just going to socially drink. But the goal for yourself was to stop drinking. So it's not that they're pressuring you. It's just that environment makes it easy for you to do the very thing that you are trying to not do. That's why relationships are so important. I have not talked to, people before, not because they've done something, but me being associated with you causes me to lack in what I'm supposed to do. And it has nothing to do with you. It's just knowing my position. So that's my video today. Play your position. Do your part. On a basketball team, only 5 people can be on that court at one time, and there's only one basketball. Somebody on that team might score 20 something, and you might score 3, but you might get 12 rebounds and you might get the assist that's needed for that game. It's all about playing your position. There's people in the NBA that are millionaires, and then the outside people will talk about them and be like, man, they'll never get off the bench. Man, they always on the bench. Look at they're a bench warmer. They're making $6-7 million a year, but all you see is them sitting on the bench. But what you don't understand is they are the glue that keeps that locker room together. What you don't see is they are the best practice player, and they get all of the starters ready for the game. That's what you don't see. That's what you don't see. But they are playing their position. So as you go on through your Throwback Thursday, and many people are going to talk about, post up old pictures and this, that, and other. That's cool as long as you understand that that's back then. But I just want you to take a moment and look and see, are you playing your position? Like I said about my son, I played my position well, that all he got to do is say his name in certain spaces and doors will be open. Play your position. Y'all have a blessed day.